about my life and take responsibility of my actions. And this included whether I wanted to commit to God and live my life for Him. I remember coming across this quote by C.S. Lewis during this time, and it reads that, "If Christianity is false, it is of no significance, and if true, of infinite significance. The only thing it cannot be is moderately significant." It was then did I realize that I could no longer just be on the fence and be indifferent about this. It was either that I commit wholeheartedly or I just don't at all. Even after making my commitment, I still struggled when people asked me how my Bible reading was. I just could not understand how someone could enjoy studying the Bible. But with lots of encouragement, discipline and prayers, I found myself, even to this day, still discovering and rediscovering who God is, and I am constantly in more awe than I was before. For me, it was through engaging God's Word did I truly begin to grasp who God is and begin to form a desire to shape my actions to please Him. In fact, it is in our nature to make decisions.
Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm currently a university student studying Commerce Computer Science. I started going to church around 6 or 7 years old, and I knew about Jesus then, but I never really took Him seriously. The idea of the supernatural and what lies beyond the perceivable world entertained me, and I guess that was largely the reason for me to go to church. I lived to please myself. I had a very heavy focus on self-development as a way of establishing my value in this world. In a sense, I was like a leaf being blown in the wind, nothing really anchoring me to anything, but instead I'll seek validation from others, validation of my worth through exam marks, or validation through reputation and status. Even though I was following my own desires and doing things my own way, there was a sense of emptiness, as if there was a hole somewhere in my heart that needed to be filled. I sought philosophy, a lot of self-help books and psychology books. At the end of the day, my values were placed in the world and what it can offer. There also lies only the fulfillment of the world. It did not satisfy. To paint a picture, the experience can be described as a dark veil hanging over my head, and it's choking. No matter how much I shook my head, I could not remove this veil. During this time, I would say to myself day by day, I have to get used to this because this is life. There was no light I could see. Feeling defeated, I seek God through prayer. Among this struggle, the grace of God was revealed to me. I guess it could be described as a small light that shone beyond the veil that covered me. At the end of 2019, there was a desire to read the scriptures. I don't know where it came from, but I surrendered to it. After this, my life took another trajectory, one that felt extremely free, as if I was soaring through the sky like a dove. Was this a turning point in my life? Was I starting to truly rely on Jesus? God has reached out His hand and pulled me out of this prison. He gave me His peace, a mind that no longer succumbed to the heaviness of itself, but one that is light. He has shown